Ladies and gentlemen, let's face it, the life you're living right now is a reflection of the standards you've set for yourself. Think about it. Every single aspect of your life, your career, your health, your relationships, your finances is a direct result of the expectations you have for yourself. You are where you are today because you decided, whether consciously or unconsciously, that this was enough. But what if I told you that you have the power to change that right now? That the difference between where you are and where you want to be comes down to one simple thing: your standards. Let me ask you, how much do you truly expect from life? How much do you expect from yourself? If you don't expect extraordinary things, you won't get them. If you settle for mediocrity, you will be surrounded by it. But here's the great news: you have the power to raise your standards today, to unlock your potential and claim the life you've always wanted. The journey to raising your standards begins with a decision, one of the most powerful choices you can make in life. Most people go through their days on autopilot, reacting to circumstances rather than consciously choosing how to respond to them. They let life happen to them, accepting whatever comes their way, whether it's the quality of their work, their relationships, or their health. They may have dreams, desires, and aspirations, but they never fully commit to making those dreams a reality because deep down they haven't made the decision to raise their standards. A decision is not just a wish or a vague thought about what you want. It is a firm, unwavering commitment. It's the point where you stop tolerating mediocrity and start demanding more from yourself. When you decide to raise your standards, you're not just setting a goal to improve, you are committing to a transformation in how you live your life, how you think about yourself, and how you interact with the world around you. The moment you make that decision, everything changes. Many people live their lives based on circumstances. They react to the people around them, to what's happening in the world, or to the opinions of others. But when you decide to raise your standards, you stop waiting for the right time or the perfect set of conditions. You begin to take control. You refuse to let your current situation dictate what you're capable of achieving. You know that it's not about waiting for circumstances to align, but about aligning yourself with the vision you've created for your life. The power of decision is often underestimated, yet it is the starting point for all success. Think about the most successful people you know, or those you admire. Their success didn't come from waiting for the perfect opportunity. It came from a decision to push through the challenges, to step out of their comfort zones, and to demand more from themselves than the average person. The difference between people who succeed and those who don't is often a matter of decision. While others hesitate, procrastinate, or get distracted by life's obstacles, those who achieve greatness make the decision to overcome whatever stands in their way. But making the decision to raise your standards is only the beginning. It's not a one-time choice, but a continuous process of commitment. It's easy to make a decision in the heat of the moment, but what separates people who succeed from those who don't is the ability to stick with that decision when challenges arise. Raising your standards means setting yourself on a path of discipline, focus, and relentless pursuit of your goals, no matter how difficult it gets. It means that when you encounter obstacles or distractions, you don't give up or fall back into old habits. Instead, you remind yourself of your commitment and you take action in alignment with your decision. Every time you face difficulty, you have a choice to fall back into your old patterns or to push forward and raise your standards once again. Most people have a collection of reasons for why they can't achieve their goals or live the life they want. They blame their circumstances, their upbringing, their lack of resources, or their failures. But when you make the decision to raise your standards, you stop making excuses. You stop accepting anything less than the best for yourself, and you hold yourself accountable for creating the life you desire. Excuses are simply a way of protecting yourself from the discomfort of change. But when you make a true decision to raise your standards, you move beyond excuses and embrace the discomfort that comes with growth. You understand that true progress happens outside of your comfort zone, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to get there. The moment you make the decision to raise your standards, your life starts to change in profound ways. You begin to see opportunities that you would have overlooked before. You start to notice patterns in your behavior that no longer serve you, and you actively work to change them. You find new levels of motivation and drive because your commitment to your goals is unwavering. You stop being satisfied with what's good enough and start pursuing excellence in every area of your life, your career, your relationships, your health, your personal development. Every decision you make becomes a reflection of the new standards you've set for yourself. In making the decision to raise your standards, you are also making a commitment to your future. You're telling yourself that you are worthy of more, that you are capable of achieving your dreams, and that you are ready to step into the version of yourself that you've always known was possible. The decision is about recognizing that you are not a victim of your circumstances, but a creator of your reality. And as you continue to make that decision, you will begin to see your life unfold in ways you never imagined. You'll attract new opportunities, meet new people, and experience new levels of success and fulfillment. Taking full responsibility for your life is one of the most empowering decisions you can make. It means acknowledging that you are the creator of your experiences, your success, and your failures. It's easy to point fingers, to blame circumstances, other people, or even luck when things don't go the way we want. However, true growth begins the moment you accept that no one else is responsible for your life, you are. When you take full responsibility, you stop playing the role of a victim and start playing the role of a creator. You realize that everything that has happened to you and everything that will happen is largely a result of the choices you make. This shift in mindset is not about blaming yourself for everything that has gone wrong, rather, it's about reclaiming your power. It's about understanding that you are not powerless to your circumstances. Life happens, yes, but how you respond to it is up to you. The way you interpret events, how you handle setbacks, and what you choose to learn from challenges are all within your control. When you take responsibility, you stop waiting for things to change on their own. You realize that change begins with you. By taking full responsibility, you also recognize that your past does not define you. Many people carry the weight of their past failures, mistakes, or the things they didn't achieve. These become excuses that hold them back from stepping into their full potential. But when you accept responsibility for your life, you understand that your past is simply a series of lessons, not a life sentence. You can change, adapt, and grow at any time. This realization is liberating because it allows you to let go of the baggage that has held you back. Your past is not a prediction of your future unless you choose to make it one. Taking full responsibility also means understanding the impact of your choices. Every choice you make, no matter how small, has consequences. Most people overlook the small choices that add up over time, but those seemingly insignificant decisions shape the course of your life. When you take responsibility for your life, you become conscious of the decisions you make every day. You no longer allow distractions, excuses, or external forces to influence you. Instead, you take control and choose actions that align with your highest vision of yourself. It's important to understand that taking responsibility doesn't mean you have to do everything on your own. You don't have to have all the answers, and you don't have to be perfect. But it does mean that you are proactive about finding solutions. It means being willing to learn, grow, and seek help when necessary. Responsibility is about owning your role in the process of your life. When you take responsibility, you stop blaming others for your situation, and you stop waiting for someone or something to change. You become the agent of your own transformation. There's also an element of emotional responsibility when it comes to taking full ownership of your life. Emotions are powerful forces, and they can either propel you forward or hold you back. Often people blame others for how they feel. She made me angry, or he hurt my feelings, but when you take responsibility for your life, you understand that no one can make you feel anything. Your emotions are a response to your interpretation of an event, not to the event itself. You may not be able to control the situations that happen to you, but you have total control over how you choose to respond emotionally. Recognizing this gives you the power to choose your emotional state rather than allowing your emotions to control you. Taking full responsibility also means you stop seeking external validation. It's easy to blame others for not supporting you or not recognizing your worth, but when you take responsibility for your life, you realize that the only validation you need is your own. Your sense of self-worth comes from within, not from the approval of others. This inner strength allows you to take risks, make mistakes, and move forward regardless of external opinions. You stop looking for permission to succeed, and instead you start acting as though your success is inevitable. Demanding more from yourself is about pushing beyond your limits and refusing to accept mediocrity in any area of your life. It's about acknowledging that you are capable of more than you think and setting higher expectations for your performance, your results, and the way you show up in the world. Most people operate at a level that is comfortable doing just enough to get by, following the status quo, and settling into a routine that doesn't require them to stretch beyond their current capabilities. But those who achieve extraordinary things aren't satisfied with just good enough. They understand that to reach new heights, they must continually demand more from themselves, regardless of how successful they are or how much they have already accomplished. To demand more from yourself means that you don't accept excuses. It means holding yourself accountable for every action and every result. If you don't achieve something, you don't blame the circumstances, the environment, or other people. You take a hard look at yourself and ask, what can I do better? How can I perform at a higher level next time? This mindset is crucial for growth because it forces you to confront your weaknesses and address them head on rather than allowing them to fester and limit your potential. It's easy to become complacent when things are going well, but true growth occurs when you push yourself to go further, to do more, and to demand excellence in all that you do. When you demand more from yourself, you stop relying on external motivation or validation. Many people wait for someone to push them or for a particular situation to inspire them to take action. But those who consistently perform at a high level don't wait for external factors to dictate their actions. They have an internal drive that pushes them forward no matter the circumstances. They understand that their goals and their potential are too important to wait for the perfect time or for others to light a fire under them. The motivation comes from within, fueled by a deep desire to improve, to achieve, and to be the best version of themselves. When you demand more from yourself, you stop tolerating negativity, drama, or toxic relationships. You stop accepting poor habits or behaviors that don't align with the person you want to become. You raise the bar for what is acceptable in your life, and you make the necessary changes to remove anything that doesn't contribute to your growth. This means cutting out distractions, saying no to things that drain your energy, and making room for the things that propel you forward. Excellence isn't achieved through wishful thinking or occasional bursts of effort. It's achieved through consistent, focused action. To demand more from yourself, you must cultivate the discipline to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. This is where true mastery comes from, showing up every day, even when the excitement fades, and doing the work required to reach your goals. It's about building habits that support your success, making discipline a part of your daily routine, and taking action even when motivation wanes. The ability to stay consistent is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who fall short. It's easy to play it safe, to stick to what you know and to avoid failure. But growth doesn't happen in the safe zone. It happens when you take calculated risks, when you step out of your comfort zone, and when you face the possibility of failure head on. To demand more from yourself, you must be willing to take chances, to fail, and to learn from those failures. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and improve, and when you demand more from yourself, you understand that failure is not a reflection of your worth. It is simply part of the process. When you demand more from yourself, you unlock your full potential and transform your life. You stop settling for average, and you begin to live with purpose, focus, and determination. Every step you take, every decision you make, and every action you take is aligned with your highest standards. It's about not allowing yourself to settle for less than what you are truly capable of achieving. By demanding more from yourself, you create the foundation for a life of extraordinary results and endless possibility. Surrounding yourself with high standards is one of the most impactful decisions you can make for your personal growth and success. The people you spend time with, the environments you immerse yourself in, and the influences you allow into your life all play a massive role in shaping who you become. Your surroundings, both physical and social, have a profound impact on your mindset, your actions, and your outcomes. If you want to raise your standards and achieve your fullest potential, it's crucial to evaluate the people and environments you surround yourself with, ensuring that they align with the high expectations you set for yourself. The first step in surrounding yourself with high standards is choosing your inner circle wisely. The people you spend time with influence your thoughts, behaviors, and attitudes. If you surround yourself with individuals who have low expectations, who are content with mediocrity, or who don't push themselves to grow, their energy will seep into your life. You might find yourself conforming to their level of ambition, accepting average results, and settling for less than what you're truly capable of. On the other hand, when you choose to spend time with people who have high standards, those who are constantly striving to improve, who challenge themselves and those around them, and who refuse to settle for less than excellence, you begin to raise your own standards by simply being around them. Their energy, their drive, and their mindset will inspire you to elevate your own behavior and performance. It's important to remember that high standards aren't just about what others expect from you, they're about what you expect from yourself and how you hold yourself accountable. When you surround yourself with individuals who demand greatness, you begin to understand the importance of holding yourself to the same level of accountability. You start to see that success isn't a matter of luck, but a product of consistent effort, hard work and dedication to your craft. These people will remind you that excellence is a habit, not a one-time event, and that achieving great things requires discipline and commitment every single day. In this environment, you'll find yourself constantly challenged to push your boundaries, think bigger, and take bold actions toward your goals. It's also crucial to pay attention to the information you consume. The content you expose yourself to shapes your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. If you constantly consume negative, limiting, or uninspiring content, your mindset will reflect that. On the other hand, when you actively choose to surround yourself with high-quality information, whether it's books, podcasts, articles, or conversations that promote personal growth, success, and positive thinking, you elevate your thinking and expand your possibilities. When you choose to surround yourself with ideas and information that challenge your current understanding and push you to think bigger, you begin to expand your vision for what's possible in your life. This feeds your mindset with the tools and resources needed to take your performance to the next level. At the same time, the standard you set for yourself should reflect a commitment to growth in all aspects of life, not just in your career or achievements. Surrounding yourself with high standards means making sure that your relationships, health, and personal development are also a reflection of your best self. If you want to be someone who is committed to excellence, you need to ensure that you're consistently taking care of your physical health, nourishing your mind, and cultivating relationships that support your personal growth. It's not enough to demand high standards in your professional life while neglecting other areas of your life. True success comes when all aspects of your life are aligned with your values and aspirations, and you cannot achieve that if you don't hold yourself to a high standard in every area. By raising the standard of the people, environments, and information around you, you create a powerful foundation for success and achievement. The more you surround yourself with excellence, the more you will become the person who embodies that excellence. Upgrading your beliefs is one of the most profound shifts you can make in your life. Beliefs shape everything about your experience, from how you see yourself and the world around you to what you feel is possible for your future. They are the lens through which you interpret reality, and they directly influence your actions, decisions, and outcomes. For many people, their beliefs are formed early in life and become deeply ingrained over time. These beliefs may serve them well for a while, but as they grow and evolve, it often becomes necessary to upgrade them in order to unlock greater potential and achieve more. If you want to reach new heights in your personal or professional life, upgrading your beliefs is an essential step toward success. Beliefs are powerful, and they can either hold you back or propel you forward. Many of the limitations people experience in life are not because of their circumstances, but because of the beliefs they hold about themselves and the world. For example, if you believe that you are not worthy of success or that you are not capable of achieving your dreams, you will unconsciously sabotage your efforts and limit your potential. Conversely, if you hold a belief that success is inevitable for you, or that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to, you will act with confidence and resilience even in the face of challenges. The good news is that beliefs are not fixed. They can be upgraded, transformed, and expanded to match the person you want to become. The first step in upgrading your beliefs is identifying what you currently believe and questioning whether those beliefs are serving you. This requires deep self-reflection. What are the beliefs you hold about yourself, your abilities, and your future? Are these beliefs empowering, or are they limiting? Do they encourage you to take bold action, or do they keep you stuck in fear and self-doubt? Many people carry limiting beliefs that were formed early in life, often based on past failures, criticisms from others, or negative experiences. These beliefs, while once protective, can hinder progress if left. Once you've identified limiting beliefs, the next step is to actively challenge them. Often people don't realize how much power they give to their beliefs, allowing them to dictate their behavior and decisions. To upgrade your beliefs, you must begin questioning the validity of these self-imposed limitations. Ask yourself, is this belief based on fact, or is it simply a story I've told myself? Where did this belief come from, and does it still serve me? For example, if you believe that you're not good enough to pursue your dream job, ask yourself, what evidence do I have to support this belief? In many cases, you'll find that your limiting beliefs are based on past mistakes or assumptions rather than objective truth. This realization alone is often enough to start shifting your perspective. To upgrade your beliefs, you must replace them with more empowering and expansive ones. This process is not about denying challenges or pretending that everything will be easy. It's about reframing your mindset to see obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning. Instead of believing that failure means you're not capable, adopt the belief that failure is simply feedback, a necessary step on the road to success. Instead of believing that your past determines your future, start believing that every day is a new opportunity to create the life you want. These new empowering beliefs will give you the courage to take risks, pursue your dreams, and take consistent action toward your goals. It's also essential to take consistent action toward your goals, regardless of how you feel or what you think you are capable of. Action breeds confidence, and confidence strengthens your beliefs. The more you push yourself to take risks, step out of your comfort zone, and achieve small victories, the more your beliefs about what is possible will shift. As you experience success, your beliefs will naturally expand to accommodate this new evidence of your capabilities. Even when you face setbacks or challenges, taking action allows you to reinforce your belief in yourself and in your ability to overcome obstacles. By upgrading your beliefs, you unlock new levels of possibility in every area of your life. You begin to see challenges as stepping stones, failures as lessons, and opportunities everywhere. This transformation in your beliefs will lead to a transformation in your life as you take bold action, overcome obstacles, and achieve things you once thought were beyond your reach. Taking massive action is the key to turning your dreams and goals into tangible results. It's the difference between wishing for success and actually creating it. While having a vision and setting goals is essential, without action, nothing will change. Massive action is the willingness to take bold, consistent, and relentless steps toward your objectives, regardless of the obstacles or challenges you may face along the way. It's about pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone and committing to doing whatever it takes to make progress. The power of massive action lies not only in the results it produces, but also in how it builds momentum and develops resilience. Many people fail to achieve their dreams because they get stuck in the planning phase, overthinking, overanalyzing, or waiting for the perfect moment to take the first step. The truth is, there is no perfect moment. Waiting for the ideal conditions only prolongs inaction and makes the process feel more daunting. In reality, taking massive action means starting with whatever you have right now and making the best use of the resources at your disposal. It doesn't matter how small the initial step is. What matters is that you take that step and commit to moving forward. Every action you take, no matter how small, leads to progress and builds your confidence to take even bigger steps. It creates momentum that propels you toward your goal, making each subsequent action feel easier and more natural. When you embrace this mindset, fear and self-doubt become less significant. Instead of allowing them to paralyze you, you view them as natural parts of the growth process. Fear is simply a signal that you are stepping outside of your comfort zone, which is exactly where growth occurs. When you take massive action, you're going to encounter setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt. That's not a sign to stop. It's a sign that you're on the right path. It's a test of your commitment and resolve. The people who achieve extraordinary things are not those who never experience fear or setbacks. They are the ones who face those fears head-on and keep moving forward despite them. Massive action also means not waiting for everything to be perfect or for all the answers to fall into place. It's about embracing imperfection and understanding that the process of action itself will reveal the next steps. No one has all the answers, and success is rarely a straight line. Taking action allows you to learn from your experiences, adapt to new information, and adjust your course along the way. When you take action, you gain feedback, both positive and negative, that informs your next moves. This feedback loop is essential because it helps you refine your strategies and approaches, leading to better decisions and more effective actions. Without taking action, you remain stagnant and have no way of knowing what is working and what isn't. To take massive action, you must also be willing to make mistakes and fail. Too many people hold back because they're afraid of making a mistake or looking foolish. But failure is not the enemy, it is a necessary part of the process. Every successful person has experienced failures along the way. It's through those failures that we learn, grow, and improve. The key is to not let failure define you. Instead, use it as a learning experience and a stepping stone to success. The more you fail, the more you learn, and the closer you get to the success you desire. By taking massive action, you give yourself the chance to fail, learn, and ultimately succeed. Taking massive action also involves thinking bigger and acting beyond your comfort zone. When you push yourself to take bold action, you set higher standards for what's possible. Instead of playing it safe and aiming for small, incremental improvements, you challenge yourself to dream bigger, think bolder, and aim for more. This type of thinking forces you to step up, make bigger moves, and stretch your limits. The bigger the action you take, the bigger the results you can expect. By demanding more from yourself and your actions, you signal to yourself and the universe that you are serious about achieving your dreams. In the end, taking massive action is the catalyst for transformation. It turns dreams into reality, intentions into outcomes, and potential into success. It's not enough to think about what you want or wish for things to happen. You must act with urgency, discipline, and consistency. Only then will you create the life you've always wanted.